afternoon, Sports Slave with the Queen, Micah K. Now remember, I'm doing this for the love of the game. Major fight night, Jamel Herring versus Carl Frampton, okay? Make sure you guys check out those info cards. Now, if you are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. This is my passion. Make sure you are supporting a young black queen who is an entrepreneur, who has her own business, who is looking to uplift the community and spread positivity. Once again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It's definitely going to be more great content coming soon. I promise you, okay? Now, if you are new to my channel, this is how I do it. I give out a little bit of background information first, then I'm going to give you my analysis, then I am going to shift into the prediction, all right? Now, let's get into some of the background info first. I got this via the Zone, also from BoxingJunkieUSAToday.com, and some from Ring Resume, all right, with Showtime. So I just love to cite my sources. That way you know where I'm coming from. Let's go. And the article from the Zone is by Stephen M. I cannot pronounce that last name, so I do not want to mess it up, all right? Let's get into it. Two of the best fighters at 130 pounds lock horns on Saturday as Jamel Herring defends the WBO Junior lightweight title against former two-division champion, world champion, Carl Frampton from Caesars Blue Waters in Dubai. So they're going to be in Dubai, okay? Listen, I might have a little piece of hair. Now, Herring has made two defenses of the title. He won from, Masakuki. I don't know if I'm saying that. Definitely not saying that right, but it's the the fighter's name is Masayuki, and that was in May 2019. He defeated Jonathan Oquendo via disqualification. Now, Herring has had a rough 2020 because his defense against Jonathan Oquendo was postponed twice after the title holder tested positive for COVID-19. So, listen, Jamel has had to go through a lot. He's showing a lot of mental strength and a lot of physical strength as well, because that is no joke, plus being a boxer and having to deal with COVID-19 with the pandemic, okay? Now, you must know that Oquendo was disqualified for repeated headbutts, all right, after 8 one-sided rounds. Now, let's get into some other information really quickly. If Frampton, a former junior featherweight and featherweight titleist, takes care of Herring, then he will become Ireland's first three-division world champion. He's won 2 straight bouts since losing a unanimous decision to Josh Warrington in December 2018. In his sole outing of 2020, Frampton knocked out Darren Trainer in the 7th round. Okay, that's what we're going to talk about too in the analysis a little bit when he fought Trainer as well. Let's get into it. Now, with this analysis, I am going based on what I see, okay? Excuse me, guys. I feel like hair keep, getting into my eye. How you guys feeling too? How everything going? It's Easter. I hope all my slayers and slayettes are doing really well right now. Stay positive. Stay uplifted. Don't let nobody take your peace or your spirit away from you, okay? Now, with this analysis, once again, this is the Queen's analysis. Is going by my eye test. I'm going off of the last 3 fights from Frampton, plus the fight with Leo Santa Cruz when he fought, once, the first and the second time. Now, let's get into the analysis. Frampton versus Darren Trainer. Frampton showed he can utilize the left jab, okay, plus the left uppercut. Now, listen, my hair, y'all, is acting crazy. Plus the left uppercut. Sets up with the left to then throw the right. Frampton shows he's not afraid to apply pressure and get hit. All right, Frampton will go in the inside to fight you. He uses the right hand to the body well. Really uses both hands well. Shows flashes of excellent combinations. Another thing Frampton does is he can use his head movement and great IQ to get to the inside and attack his opponent. All right. Also, when he fought Tyler McCreary, he gets in the inside and can unleash quickly. Frampton knows how to use the jab against bigger boxers too. That is very significant as well. Frampton shows good patience at times, really like his patience. He waits for the right moment to throw strong power punches to the body and head. Two fighters Frampton had trouble with was Leo Santa Cruz and Josh Warrington because they were volume punchers. Okay, are y'all following me? Make sure you flowing with me. When Frampton fought Warrington, Warrington took complete control of that fight from the opening bell, applying relentless pressure and having supreme energy. Warrington showed high activity on the outside and the inside of the fight. Basically, Warrington outworked Frampton the whole fight. Yes, he did. Overall, Frampton has a phenomenal jab, perfect straight right, really good hand speed, good movement and timing. Lastly, Frampton has a lot of heart and can overcome adversity, plus good endurance. Now, what I'm looking for from Frampton needs to make sure he stays focused throughout the fight, doesn't lose composure or become complacent. Don't underestimate his power or get reckless. Frampton can definitely get caught slipping, has to make sure his defense stays sharp. Now, let's get into Jamel Herring. And excuse me, with Herring's last name, because sometimes I want to say Herring. So, listen, let me know if I'm saying it wrong. So let's get into my analysis with Herring. All right, he can utilize the jab to set up his other shots, definitely utilizes his left and right well, and can definitely give out nice combinations. Herring, being a southpaw, has nice left body shots, plus has nice movement on the footwork. Herring has a variety of punches he can deliver on his opponent at any given time. Herring showed he could use the right check hook to prevent aggressive boxers from lunging in, and he's definitely going to need that to be one of the ways to keep Frampton, like at bay. All right, let's get into some other things with my notes. Andre Ward has said Herring is a multi-dimensional fighter. Herring can punch to the body with the straight left, then the right, which can make it hard on the opponent to open up. Overall, Herring, to me, has really good slickness in his fight game. Love that about him. Has excellent timing and accuracy. Overall, just a really quality fighter, good IQ, and an excellent skill set. Also has the reach and height advantage in this fight. Now, let's get into some things of what I'm looking for from Jamel Herring. One of the commentators said during the Lamont Roach fight that he can have moments of dead spots where he can lose focus. Now, side note with Lamont Roach, okay? He really is a good fighter. I would have liked to see Roach let his hands go a little bit more, because I feel like the outcome of the fight could have possibly been different, especially if Roach let his hands go more, and he's a really good counter puncher, okay? Now, let's get into some other things. The commentator was talking about how Herring can have dead spots once again, and he can lose focus. So Herring has to stay locked in and focus throughout the whole fight. Herring also has to make sure he protects his chin. Herring seems like he can let his foot off the gas at times to me, and this fight is for all the marbles, so he must apply pressure non-stop. He has to when it comes to Carl, okay? I'm looking for him to make sure he can adjust quickly when he needs to make sure to utilize the jab and uses his reach. Herring can leave himself open, so he has to make sure his defense is on point. Herring must take control in this fight, dictate the pace, and stay composed. Herring has to unload and throw enough punches at the right time, okay? He has to take some of the blueprint from Cruz and Warrington, all right? Slay question of the day. Once again, all my slayers and slayettes, who has the better defense, Herring or Carl Frampton? Let me know. Where are my true boxing fans at? Make sure you tap in. I would really love to know the answer, because I'm a little undecided, and I want to see if somebody has that really good eye to really assess the situation with a really good analysis and tell me, who do you believe has the better defense between those two fighters? Now, let's get into my prediction. Okay, here we go. This is one of those ones. Are you ready, slayers and slayettes? This is one of those ones where I'm having a hard time choosing just 100% sure. Definitely, because boxing, first of all, you never know what's going to happen anyway. So a lot of times I'm not 100% sure. I'm usually in the 80 to 90 ballpark. But with this one, I'm about 60 to 70%. All right? I'm really having a hard time choosing who I feel like is going to win this fight. I like both fighters' skill sets for different reasons, okay? This is a really hard one for me. I am going to go with, though, however, I'm going to be a woman of my word and choose. I can't choose both, so I'm going to go with Herring as of right now. But I might change my mind right before the bell rings, especially for this fight in particular. The ring walk to me before the fight tells me a lot and sometimes can be the deciding factor. Herring has to be on point throughout this whole fight with Frampton. Once again, Herring, all right, cannot slip at all, and he cannot be careless because Frampton will definitely capitalize on it. Frampton is used to volume punchers. That's something that I have repeated on several occasions while talking about this analysis. Frampton is very seasoned and experienced. Now, Herring is experienced too, but Frampton has fought a certain quality of fighters to where with a Cruz and a Warrington, he is used to that pressure continuously coming at him, all right? That's why I almost have this a 50-50 fight. If Herring isn't prepared mentally and physically 100%, make no mistake about it, Frampton is definitely going to win this fight. Frampton definitely wants it, okay? Number one, this is huge. This will be history for him, his country, and his family. So I definitely feel like this is going to be a battle. Herring must use his reach to the best of his ability on this fight, in this fight. And he cannot fight Frampton's fight. He must fight Herring's fight, okay? He must control the pace, all right? And dictate, be in control at all times. Now, I'm kind of almost, while I'm talking to you guys, I'm kind of almost leaning towards Frampton. So I do not know. I really don't know. Like I said, 50-50, but I'm going to stick with Herring, okay? Let me stop being indecisive. Now, also, you can also catch me on the Boxing Voice. I will be on there Thursday at 7. I am a guest co-host. Salute to the Boxing Voice. Salute to Ness for even allowing the queen to come on there. I'm always thankful. Gotta make sure you're respectful and stay humble. Now, definitely more content on the way. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. And make sure you hit that notification bell. This is the Queen, Micah K. And this is Afternoon Sports Slay. I'm out.